Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time, you are most welcome, and if you come back, you don't know. All right guys, so welcome to another Vlogmas video. I'm wearing my Christmas pajama. Vlogmas. I said Vlogmas, right? I didn't just say a vlog. So this is one of the Vlogmas series. Which day is it? I don't know if I'm like other people, but sometimes I forget which day I'm recording until I go back, and when I'm uploading and I say, oh, that's Vlogmas number 6, so this must be 7. I think we're doing 7. We may be doing 7 or 8. Okay, one of them. I think we have 6 up. Anyhow, that's not the point. The point is we have to do something Christmassy every day for 25 days. And what's going on that's Christmassy right now? What you're hearing, music, Christmas music is in the background. Can you hear it? So that's Christmassy. The video is done. Bye. Just kidding, guys. Anyhow, I'm about to bake some muffins so my husband can have muffin for breakfast tomorrow. Yeah, it should be for tomorrow, but I know my husband. As soon as he walk in, before he has dinner, he's gonna have one of these muffins. I know my husband. I guarantee you, he's gonna do that. I know him very well. So I'm going to make today. The reason why these are sitting up here, they're washed. It's lemon. I washed them and set them here so they could drip, so I can get the zest off them. So I'm gonna make lemon and cranberry muffins today. We're using what we have. We're not going out. We're not going to get anything. We have cranberry in the refrigerator. It's the season of cranberries, in my opinion. It's Thanksgiving, Christmassy, and lemon, nice and fresh. It's going to be a nice breakfast for him in the morning, and a nice dessert for us tonight, because of course I'm going to make them vegan, and I'm going to have tonight too as well. So after dinner I'm going to have it as a dessert. So that's why they were up there. I washed them and let the water drip off. Yeah, so we're going to use instead of all white flour, like usually that's what's in the recipe. Instead of white flour, we're gonna use, instead of 3 cups of this, we're gonna use 1 cup, because we want to make this healthy. We're gonna replace one of these with this, with some oats. This is quick oats, and we're gonna replace one. So instead of 3 of this, we're gonna use 1 cup of each. 1 cup of this, 1 cup of this, 1 cup of the oats. Usually I blend the oats because I only used to use roll oats, so I'd have to blend it and make oat flour. But I find that this quick oats that my husband has, he doesn't mind using. I don't really like it, but it's good for baking because I don't have to put it in the blender and blend it up, because it's quick oats. I just pour a cup in there and it does the job instead of blending it, right? So these are the dry ingredients, and then I'm gonna add some baking soda, and usually I put a pinch of salt. So it's very low sodium, very little salt, keto. I'm also gonna use, I forgot the dates. For sweetener, I'm gonna use dates. It's downstairs. I'm gonna go get it. That's gonna sweeten it up, and of course we're gonna use cranberry and lemon, because it's cranberry and lemon. No, I'm not gonna use oat milk. Let me grab the soy milk. I'm gonna use soy milk. I was gonna this is almond milk, I should say. Oh boy, me and my milks, I'm getting them confused. But anyhow, I brought that up from the pantry when I went down for the almond flour. So I'm gonna use soy milk. Yeah, this is soy milk, because I'm getting my milks confused. So this is soy milk, so I'm gonna use that. And yeah, oh, let's not forget, we're gonna use oil, and I'm gonna use olive oil. I use it, it's not a problem. It doesn't make it taste anyway, and it's healthier than using the other oil. So I always tend to try to use the best, healthiest ingredients. So let's get our olive oil. And please guys, don't buy the cheap stuff. Don't be cheap. Spend the money. How much we pay for this? It's quite expensive. It's $20-something. I don't remember what, but I don't care. I'll spend the money. I don't use that much all the time. I try. Oil is not good for you no matter which one it is, especially for me and others who are trying to lose weight. Oil is never good for that. But I need a little moisture in there. So what I'm going to do is use only a quarter which is only 4 tablespoons. Only a 1/4 cup, and then I'm going to add some of this in here, which replace egg and also give it some moisture so it's not dry. Okay, so we're going to use a little thing of applesauce in there and hope that it doesn't taste appley. I'm wondering if I should just use half because we don't want it to taste like apple. We're trying to do lemon and cranberry, but I think we'll be fine with the whole thing because we want it to be moist. So what did I say? I forgot something, so I have to run downstairs. What did I say? I forgot. I think I forget some. What did I forget? I said it earlier. Was it the oil or do I need something else? Okay, I'm gonna get started. And I did wash my hands earlier when I washed the lemon, so my hands are clean. Where's my little measuring thingy that I like to use to just scoop out the, is it up here? Okay, someone is on my step. You hear that chime? Okay, here it is. I'm trying to get my little measuring cup. Okay, so let's get into this. Put you over here so you can see what's going on. So I'm going to combine the flours, 1 cup of white flour and this. Instead of 3 cups, we're going to do 1 of this. This is going to replace the other cup of white flour and this. So it's not as, it's going to be a healthy version. So you don't have to feel guilty while eating it. So let's get 1 cup of the white flour. And let's clean up as we go. So let's put it back in its place. And knock it off so you get off some of this white flour off it before you dip it in here. And 1 cup of this. Right? Let's cover that up. And we're going to rest it over here. And then 1 cup of the almond flour. Okay, so now we got 3 cups of flour. I'm considering the oats. Don't worry. I know you're thinking the oats is not flour. It's my version of flour. Okay? And it's yours because you're watching and you're going to make this, right? So, I'm bullying you into making it. All right, so we got, and guys, I never, don't take my baking too serious. I'm here acting like, I know what I'm doing. It always turn out perfect though. Always turn out good. If I wouldn't keep doing it, and my husband would keep eating it. This is going to be a surprise for him because I didn't tell him I was doing this. So, I'm going to put 2 teaspoons. I was considering what I'm going to, let me take off these slippers because I'm getting hot in these slippers. I should have wear another one. I have my fuzzy slippers on and I'm getting hot. So I'm thinking that's contributing to it. So 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Okay. And then, like I always tell you, I barely put any salt in there. So I'm gonna put this much, just whatever fit in between my fingers. That's it. Just to bring the flavors together. We're not doing it for a flavor of salt. We don't even know, my husband and I, that salt, we don't worry about. If I don't put any salt in there, he's still gonna, oh, I remember what I need now. I need the dates. I don't even know if I'm gonna go downstairs and get it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use some monk sugar, which is right here, so I don't have to go downstairs for sweetener. So let's add that in. I don't have to use the I'm going to use monk sugar, which is a fruit. It's not real brown sugar. I know it look like it, but you see that my husband keep putting wet spoon in there. That's why you see that clump. I don't know. I'm going to talk to him about it. But this is really because he like using it, and I don't really use it that much, but I'm gonna use it today because I'm being lazy. I don't want to have to go downstairs and grab the So I'm gonna put it in here because this melts pretty quickly. If I drop this in a cup of hot water, it will dissolve in about a minute and a half. If I drop a cup of real brown sugar in there, I'm gonna have to stir it because it would sit there maybe for about maybe 2 hours before it dissolves. This would dissolve in a minute and a half, so I can put it with the dry stuff, right? I'm gonna put this stuff. They say it's sweeter than sugar, but that's not true. So I'm gonna put, this is a quarter cup. 4 of these would make a whole cup. So this is a half a cup, and then I'm gonna put another. So it's what is that considered? 3. There's something dark in here. I'm gonna have to sieve this. Let me get a spoon. Don't worry, guys, it's not a bug or anything, but there's something dark in here. I don't know. You know, when you buy these products sometimes, maybe it's the fruit, the monk fruit, piece of the monk fruit. Okay, so now we got 3 cups. So that's 3/4 of a cup. Am I saying that right? You can correct me below. There's another piece of, which I think maybe is the monk fruit. It's not a bug. Because I know some people are funny out here. Don't start saying nothing about my stuff. Okay, okay, you hear me? Okay, there's those little piece of sugar clumps, which is gonna dissolve. I'm not worrying about it. Yeah. So I have less cleaning because if I did the dates, I would have to blend it. I'm combining everything. So when I put the wet ingredients in, I don't have to combine too long because you don't want to overmix. And by the way, I need to turn on the oven. That's what I need to be doing. So it's preheat because this is going to go in very soon. All right, guys, I'll be back. Let me put the wet ingredients together and I'll come back and show you. So I got the oil and the milk combined. I have a third of a cup of milk. Am I saying it right? Or 3/4. I have 3/4 cup of them, and I'm putting this whole container of applesauce. I think this is 4 ounces. This container, right? And I'm gonna zest the lemon. It smells so good. So I'm gonna use some more. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't want to do it too long. You do 4 rubs and turn it because then you don't want to get the white part because the white part is bitter. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one looks like you have to rub it a little bit more because the lemon is kind of squishy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you get the white part, it will be bitter. If you get the lemon part, it will just be lemony. I didn't even know there was such a thing as lemon and cranberry muffin. So when I came up with this, I honestly came up with this in my head, sitting in the bed this morning, and then I was like, you know what? Let me look and Google if there's anybody, if that is a thing. And then I went and Google and I looked, because I go to Google College every day. Then you're going to tap it, because you don't have enough. But then when you tap it, then you find that you have more. So we have lemon zest going. Okay, I'm gonna add the lemon zest into this liquid. We got a good amount, and I'm excited about that because I want it to be lemony. You know what I mean? I'm wondering if I should have my cranberry soaking, so they're kind of, you know, soaking in some little bit of warm waters to get them kind of gushy, but I don't know if I should be doing that. So I'm gonna use one of these. You know what? I was getting a strainer, which I don't need after that I have my lemon gadget. So let's use the lemon gadget and get the lemon juice in here without getting seeds and stuff in. This is what this does. You squish it here, it leaks through, and I could have used this too to do the zest. I forgot. Instead of dirtying this and this, I could have used this to do the zest. This is a good lemon gadget. I got it on Amazon a long time ago. So I'm going to squeeze it here. You get all the juice out. It's going to drip through here, go into the container, and the seeds are going to be here. So let's do that. You don't want to get any seeds in here. Even though this is going to catch it. If I see one and I can take it out myself, I'm going to do that. And yes, I'm not measuring it, how much lemon juice. I tell you, my thing, even though I'm saying measurements, I'm just saying that if someone wants to do it, but I don't know why I'm saying it, because I don't have a book. I always use the same amount of measurement. Unless I'm making double batch, I would do double, two white flour, 2 oats, and 2 thing. I should have done that and make 2 different type of muffin, but we can always make muffin another day. It's always good to make muffin. So we'll be making another, I think we'll be making one of these series out of these 25 days. We will be making definitely cakes, because Christmas is coming and I'm Jamaican and that's our tradition. We have black cake for Christmas, so I definitely will be doing that. And then I think I'll definitely also be making another batch of muffin. I think the muffin is a thing, but the definite is I'm going to use a whole lemon. And now that I'm thinking about it, since I'm using the lemon, I think I'm going to add another scoop of sugar, the monk sugar, because this is a lot of juice that came out of that one lemon. I'm not even going to use the other one. I'm going to rest it in the refrigerator so it don't go bad since I take the thing off. Since we're doing lemon, okay, so this kept the seeds, as you can see. You see that? The juice went through the bottom. And then the seed is right there. And then I'm going to just open the trash can and drop it in. So you open the trash can, you give it a shake, and it's gone. And then you give it a rinse. I like to rinse it immediately because I don't want the thing to dry on the, what you call those, the pulp of the, so I rinse it off, put it away. And then I think also the lemon being in there with the soy milk will give it like a, what you call it, what you call that? We'll turn this into like a buttermilk type of thing, a vegan buttermilk. Yeah. All right. So let that sit there for 1 minute, because yeah, I don't have 5 minutes. I know some people say 5. I don't have 5 minutes. So whatever time it takes me to do what my next step is, that's how long that's gonna sit. So that's the oil, soy milk, lemon juice. That's it. And the applesauce. Applesauce, you know, some like using eggs for the applesauce. What was I reaching for? The flour. The applesauce give you will take the place of egg and moisture, the applesauce. That's what that does. Okay, so we're going to get some flour to put on top of these. And the reason why I'm putting the flour on top of the cranberry is to keep the cranberry for to settle in the bottom of the pan. You don't want it to settle in the bottom. And then when you open the muffin, all the cranberry is in the bottom. You want it throughout when you open it, you want to see cranberries inside the muffin. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So, yes, I'm not measuring the cranberry. It might be a half a cup. It might be more. It's going to be a good amount, though. Like, because you want cranberry throughout it. So, I think that's less than a cup. I think that's enough. Doesn't hurt to drop a few more. So, like I tell you, you know, you can add more, you can add less. It's up to you. Maybe you want very little, maybe you want a lot. Do you, boo? So we're gonna put some flour, just a little bit. Let's not put a whole big heap because we don't need it. This amount, I think that's a teaspoon. I think, whatever. Just coat this so it don't sink. It will float if you put some flour on it. And I think also, these been sitting in the refrigerator, so they're clumped together. So next time I'll take them out and let them come to room temperature, and then they will be more, they won't be so chewy. Because I think these are going to be chewy. They'll be more, you know. See, they're stick together because, or they're falling apart now because the flour. Okay, good. Not apart, but they're stick together. So when I say apart, I don't mean the cranberry itself is falling apart. I mean each one is pulling, you know, they're not so, they're stick together. So I'm trying to pull them apart. Here we go. Okay, and if you get a big one in there, a big clump, so what? Just eat it. It's not going to be a problem for me. Alright, so now that they're coated, they won't sink to the bottom. They'll just fall, they stay in between. The oven is ready, so I'm going to combine these things. So we got our lemon juice and lemon zest in here. Lemon juice, lemon zest, applesauce, milk and oil, right? And we got our salt and our flour in here. Oat flour, oats, or quick oats. I don't recommend eating quick oats. I like steel cut oats or roll oats. Preferably steel cut oats when I'm making oatmeal. I want to make sure there's no lump because I don't want to have to mix this too much, because when you mix this too much, then your muffins are not fluffy and nice. You know what I mean? Let me grab this thingy. Where is it? I'm looking for my brush, my pastry brush. Okay, I got it. I'm so hungry. What's new? I'm always saying that, right? Always saying I'm hungry. We have olive oil in this little container that does not spray. It drips because the oil is too heavy to go through the little spray thing. So I'm going to drop some in here. Some oil in here. This pan is a non-stick pan. But I don't trust these things, so I always put a little bit of olive oil in one of the holes, and then I put the brush in, and then I just spread it around all of them, and it's enough to cover the whole thing. I think, because it's not doing it. It looks like I'm out of, like I'm gonna have to add some more, but that's okay. Because then they just come out, you know, easy. And then I just place some more oil in here. They come out easy, and you don't have to worry about them, you know, sticking and all of those things, you know what I mean? And then you just rinse this out easy, you know, no mess. Easy to wash. You don't have to be scrubbing. And then those paper is just waste of money. And you have to throw them in the you know, throw them out. So I rather do it this way, use this non-stick pan. And to guarantee them not sticking, then I use the little bit of the olive oil. So these are low sodium, and they have less gluten per muffin than if I use all flour, you know, without using the almond flour. If I just use all the white flour, I should say. Almond flour is just almonds, guys. Dry almonds blended out, and oat flour is the same, but like I said, I didn't do the oat flour, blend it out, because this is quick oats. So it's very, you know, I find that it works, you know. If it was rolled oats, which I have downstairs, I used to make my, if I'm eating oats for breakfast. I'm trying to get out all the lumps before I add the wet ingredients. Okay, because then I don't want to have to mix it too much. All right, so we have everything. I don't have to repeat the ingredients already, you guys know it. I'm gonna pour everything in here, and let's keep it real. Oh, I did say I was gonna add another scoop of what you call it, the monk fruit in there, because I'm using lemon, and we're not trying to eat sour muffin. And don't worry if I add it right then and there. I told you guys already that it will melt immediately, so it's okay if I just add it in. And then I'm just gonna bring everything together. I'm not gonna mix it too much. I just want to combine it till we don't see any dry, till everything is wet. If it do need more liquid, I'll just add some milk, some of the soy milk. It will be fine. It won't change anything. It won't ruin it. It won't do anything. Just add a little more if you need it. And also, if it's too wet, if you find that it's too wet, you can also add any one of the ingredients, like the oats, the almond flour, or the white flour. I don't want to add I wouldn't have had the white flour if this happened to need any more dry ingredients. I would add the almond or the oats, because it's healthier. And we did a pretty good job of making this healthier than the norm. You see, I didn't mix it too long. I'm gonna throw the cranberries in. And then we're gonna distribute, mix it around so it's not in one place. So every cupcake, every muffin, this is not cupcake, every muffin has cranberries in it. It smells so good. Smell lemony. This is my first time making this, by the way, if I didn't say that. So hopefully it tastes good. And also, hopefully my husband likes it. He loves when I make banana. We have bananas over there, so who knows? I'll see what mood I'm in tomorrow. If you know me, sometimes I just want to cook and cook and cook. The oven is already ready. It's preheated. Let's add these in the pan. In the tin. Hopefully we get 12. If not, it's fine. And since it's muffin, I want it all the way up, and then it will go over and make like a little muffin top. You know what I mean? Because it's a muffin, right? So we want it all the way. So let's put it all the way. So even if we don't have 12, it's fine. Want it to have that muffin top. So we're going to do it all the way to the top. Are you listening? Hope you guys can hear the Christmas carol. Hope it's loud enough. Came in the winter wonderland. I think we're gonna only have 9. So what is our lesson, girls and boys? if we want 12 next time, what do? We need another cup of flour. So it could be any one of them. If you want to add the white one, the white flour, you could do that. If you want to add the, I'm going to use this because this will get it all out, the spatula. And we need it all. So another cup of flour next time in the ingredient. We'll see. We'll taste it. Like I said, this is my first time making this. And if it's a hit, and my husband and I, if we love it, you guys will see me make it again. And then now I know. I will know what to add and what to take away. If I need to just add flour, then we'll do that. If I need to take away some sweetener, we'll do that. If I, you know, whatever we need to do, we'll do it. Okay, so let's wipe this off so it don't burn, and then we have to scrub it when it's time to clean up because I don't want to have to scrub anything. I just want to soak it up, rinse it out, and that's it. So these, I did grease them. So let's wipe some of the oil out. When it come out the oven, these might be black. The oil get burned because, yeah. They've been sitting in here. The oven is at 375, so I'm going to leave these in for 15 minutes and see what happens. I think that will be perfect. Okay. Alright guys, so I'll see you in a bit. Let me put these in the oven and then I have all this stuff to wash. And I'll be back when these are ready. So, see you in a bit. Some are bigger than some. I could have made 12 because I think I could have, you know, or maybe make the others still 9 but a little smaller. Make sure they're all the same size because these small one over here could have been those two on the end that's in front of you, in front of me, right here. Could have be a little bit smaller and just put them in to these that's, you know, over there. Smell good and they look perfect. They're perfectly not perfect because they're not all the same size. Who cares? Your belly don't know that. So I'm gonna let this sit here and cool, and I'm gonna have some dinner and I'm gonna come back. I already have a cup of tea. Let me show you. I already have a cup of tea sitting there. So I'm gonna have one of these with my tea that's sitting here. This is sleepy time tea. Yeah, and I'm gonna have it with one of these. They're gonna cool down. I'm gonna let them cool for like 30 minutes or maybe more, and then I'll have one. I'll come back and I'll open it and show you because I know it's gonna be perfect, and if it's not perfect, be quiet. Anyhow guys, I'll be back. Let me go have my dinner. I don't know if you want to see my dinner. It's kind of a mishmash of whatever was in the refrigerator. That's some okra, plantain, a little bit of yellow rice from yesterday's over here, and potato and yam. It's a mismatch. It's what was in the refrigerator. Okay, we're eating up. Me and my husband, we're trying. My husband and I are trying to eat what we have, so we don't cook and put stuff in the refrigerator. So I cook on Monday and Tuesday, and it's now, I think today's Thursday, right? Yeah, I think yeah. But anywho, I cook 2 days in a row, and I bought some food yesterday for us, and now we're eating what's in there. And yeah, so let me go eat my dinner, and I'll be back to show you the muffin. Okay guys, let's try out one of these. Fingers crossed it's okay, because I think I took them out a little bit too early. I don't know if you can see that. They collapsed a little bit here. And I did do them at 3. I usually bake at 350. These were at hold on a second, let me turn this music down a little. This was done at 375 instead of my usually 350. So I don't know if that's why I have a little indentation here, but let's go for it. Hopefully it's not wet inside or anything. So why am I holding it over the plate? I should hold it for you. See the steam, it's not cool yet, but that's good. It feels real good. Let me open it again. Perfect, not dry at all. Just come up here so I can do a little taste test for you. Oh my God. It's giving orange bloom. So let me, ooh. I just popped into one of the cranberry. Oh my God. Amazing. Delicious. Okay? Delicious. Oh my God. We'll be making this again. We will be making this again. Amazing. How good it is. Look at that. Look at that. Got cranberries right there. And it's warm, so it pop in. Oh my God. This is going to be good with coffee. Perfect amount of everything. Nothing is missing. I should have wrote this down. Guys. My thing, people always say, when you're baking, you should have the exact amount of measurement. My recipes, they just come up. I just go by texture and feel perfect. I could have done without that extra scoop of sugar. So that I might leave out, or I might add a little bit more, like a half a cup of flour and a half a cup of, to get some extra muffin. But then I wouldn't change I could put a half a cup of the white flour and a half a cup of the oats or the almond flour, and get a few more, you know, get a dozen big ones. And that I maybe need to do, measure it so we get the exact same muffins. But guys, perfect. And I think next time, a cranberry just fell out. Get that in there. But perfect. So good. Can't wait for my husband to taste this. I did good. Okay guys, so that's it. That's all for today's video. Whatever Vlogmas this is it's 6, I think 7, not sure. But that's it for today. Thank you for hanging with me for making these muffins. I definitely will not take away the sweetness. I'll add some more and get extra muffin. We don't need any more sugar. We just need for extra muffin, just for extra muffin. And we'll put the oven at, instead of, I don't even know if I need to change the temp. I might do it at, instead of 375, leave it at 350. Do them for 18, 20 minutes instead of 15. But other than those two things, the temperature and adding more flour, just the extra muffin, so that's not even a problem. That's a good thing. A little bit more flour and get 3 extra muffin. But we don't need any sugar. And by the way, we didn't use real brown sugar. We used monk sugar, which is from monk fruit. Instead of 3 cups of flour, we replaced 2 of them. We barely put any salt, just to bring the flavor together, just to bring everything together. So it's very low sodium. Very low, and it doesn't have as much gluten if I use 3 cups of white flour. So I might not even use extra flour. I might use extra oats and extra almond flour. Yeah, because it's not needed, right? Yeah, I'm so excited about these. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. Love you. Please subscribe and all those good stuff. Bye.